Welcome to Summarize Science. Today, we're looking at a paper that tackles a common frustration with AI assistants. You know the feeling. You're using a code helper, and it suggests a huge chunk of code that's almost right, but one incorrect assumption sends you on a long debugging detour. How can we get AI to be helpful without taking over and making mistakes? The key insight from this paper is to shift the AI's goal. Instead of training it to complete a task, the researchers trained it to empower the human user. Empowerment, in this context, refers to an agent's ability to affect changes in its environment. The AI's job is to get you to a point where you have many meaningful choices, putting you in the driver's seat for the important decisions. This diagram perfectly illustrates the idea behind their method, called Empower. The AI model analyzes the code and generates the predictable, boilerplate parts. It continues until it reaches what they call a branch point, a moment where the human could take the project in several different creative directions. At this point of high empowerment for the human, the AI stops suggesting, ceding control at the most critical moment. This avoids the frustrating problem of the AI making a wrong turn on your behalf. What's especially powerful about this approach is that it's self-supervised. It doesn't require expensive and time-consuming human feedback to train. The model learns to identify these empowerment points simply by analyzing a large, offline dataset of text. This makes it a practical and scalable way to build better assistants. To test their idea, they first used a simulated human programmer. The results were staggering. As you can see in these charts, agents trained with Empower, represented by the first bar, significantly outperformed all baseline methods in successfully completing coding tasks. But the real test is how it performs with actual people. In an 18-person user study, participants preferred the Empower assistant 78% of the time. They accepted its suggestions more often and had to delete fewer characters from accepted suggestions, proving the AI was genuinely more helpful. The Empower assistant actually made fewer suggestions overall, but the ones it made were more judicious and useful. So let's recap the key points. The researchers developed a method called Empower that trains AI assistants to complete obvious, predictable work, but stops at critical decision points. This makes for a more natural and less frustrating collaboration. By focusing on maximizing the human's ability to act, rather than guessing the human's goal, they've created a scalable framework for more helpful and aligned AI. This principle isn't just for coding. It could be the future for all kinds of human-AI partnerships, from writing assistants to navigating complex applications.